Do you eat when you're not hungry, but you're sad or you're angry or you're frustrated? Well, mom and I used to do this all the time. We actually have lost over 260 pounds combined with no loose skin. In this video, you're going to learn exactly how we stopped emotional eating once and for all and lost 260 pounds while doing so. We noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Come subscribe. We give you 5 days a week of free weight loss advice. And I mean, come on. It's a pretty cool vibe over here. So I'd love it if you'd come join. We really appreciate all of your support. So please don't forget to subscribe.
And we lost 260 pounds with no loose skin, all naturally. And emotional eating is 100% of the women we talk to admit that they are emotional eaters. I have not met one woman who is got, 20 or more pounds to lose that isn't emotionally eating. And if that's you, we understand you. You're not crazy. You're in the right place. And one of the ways I've dealt with it over the years, because I've been overweight since I was a kid. My nickname in kindergarten was Fatso. And I grew up in an eating disordered household. So emotional eating was like the air that I was breathing. I honestly didn't even know what it was until much, much later in life. And I have used movement as a way to help me gain perspective. Emotions are like a roller coaster, right? You've got like highs and lows and intensity and checking out. You've got all these different like dynamic aspects of emotion. I just look at emotion as energy in motion. And if that energy gets stuck in your body, you're probably going to have some reaction, right? You're going to rip somebody's head off. You're going to be short-tempered. You're going to be crying or overly emotional, or you're going to be checked out, withdrawn, right? These are all different emotional states. And so I say, let's not smear our emotionality on our coworkers or family members or boyfriend or friends or siblings. Why not take it to the mat? So for me, it's been a great way to move energy is to like a movement practice. And that's something that we also show in our program as a resource, because we need to learn how to regulate our nervous system. And this is something that we talk a lot about in our program. And I don't hear a lot about it out in the air in the big wide world. I have over 20,000 hours in Iyengar yoga, and I've learned a lot about this firsthand. And I've worked with thousands of people over the last 30 plus years in this methodology. And it's so powerful. It is way more powerful than any kind of coaching methodology or intellectual construct that I could provide for you. And frankly, it was one of the first things that got you out of your bedroom, hearing me doing all that crazy stuff in the living room during COVID.
That's true, Mom. And you know what else that you have taught me over the years that I find one of the most helpful things? The 30-second rule. I'm calling it the 30-second rule because if you take a pause, because emotions come like waves. You've taught me this, Mom. And they come and they go. And so after 30 seconds of reflection, you're like, I kind of don't need ice cream to fill that void. I could just call this friend or write in my journal or read a book. And pausing for 30 seconds gives you that awareness to then also name what's going on instead of eating. And that's really important because if you don't take enough time to step away from the fridge or leave the room or leave the item that you're thinking about eating, you'll just make that mindless decision and you'll feel bad about it later. It's like that 5 seconds of a good feeling goes right away. And it's the same thing with self-harming and anything you think about.
Anything.
It feels bad after. And so 30 seconds is just enough time, I've found, and you found, to reflect on it.
It's the minimum, right? So I think the bigger method is around this is that like name it to tame it. And in order to name it, you got to have some perspective and you need that pause. It's really like, actually research shows it's 5 minutes. And so you need to like have a little bit of perspective in order to be able to tame it. So one of the things that you could do in the beginning is distract yourself, right? You could say, okay, I know I want this and I'm going to deny myself that. And that's a tricky little edge right there. I'm going to question it before I allow myself to have it because I know my body doesn't actually want ice cream. It really needs a hug. Then you're going to journal about it. You're going to go check in. If you're part of our program, you're going to join the support group and you're going to talk about it. You're going to call a friend. You're going to go for a walk. You're going to clean out a cupboard. You're going to do something. You can distract yourself, but I'm going to vote for the thing that causes more reflection because if you can name it, then you can tame it. And if you don't have the 30 seconds or the 5 minutes, then you probably won't be able to have the perspective because the emotion will overwhelm you like a wave in the ocean. If you get caught up in that, that's a problem. And most of the time, that shame that you were talking about is where we get ourselves caught and then we shut down and that's not good. And then the cycle just perpetuates itself. But another way that the other thing we've used and that a lot of the girls in our program have also used is getting on a nutrient-dense food diet, which means whole foods. Because if your cells are satisfied, chances are your blood sugar will be stable and you won't have the emotional up and downs. It's directly related. Like when your blood sugar is up and then bottoms out, you're going to have more emotions. So it's a really vicious cycle when you're on the sugar wagon. So if you're a sugar addict, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we've been there, right? So if you're just in cravings and like binging and purging and you're on that shame game train, it's like really, really rough, and we get it. But if you want to take control and you shift to a whole foods diet, you start to eliminate those cravings, you get off of the sugar diet, and then you have more stable blood sugar, your emotions start to come back online. Penelope was depressed. She was anxious. She was suicidal. She had PCOS, and she was like developing heart disease. At 15, obesity is dangerous. It's a killer. And it's not just of your body. It's of your heart and your mind and your soul. And we want you to absolutely recover because your body can heal itself. That's the great news. And we are living examples of it. And so are our girls. So if you feel like you want to get off that blame and shame game, you want to stop emotional eating, we believe that through support, it's possible. And we're not talking about AI and like some automated response, like real people, real food.
Woman.
Yeah, and real food, like not injections or some other like, oh, so-and-so has the answer for me. No, they don't. It's you, for you, of you. So please comment down below. We would love to get to know you. We don't look at you as just another subscriber or a number. We want to know you, so make yourself known to us. Please comment down below. Let us know what you think about this video and what other topics you'd like for us to talk about. Emotional eating is a tricky one. It's edgy, right?
Comment down below if you're an emotional eater. Will you admit it? Let's find out. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment down below a blue heart. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all the time.
Hey, we noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed, which means you're watching our videos, you like the content, but you haven't made the commitment. So we would love it if you would subscribe.
And if you want to join our Women's Accountability Group, don't forget to click the link in the description to join. We're only accepting amazing, awesome, and ready women, so please join if you're one of those. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all the time.